So, Qapita started outside the US and now has a global reach. And you guys have employees around the world, and more often, and particularly post pandemic, startup companies have employees
Yep.
around the world, which means that they're operating across jurisdictions. You've got some instances where you've got companies in the US that are hiring people who are native to other countries.
Yep.
You've got US expats who are, decided to live out their dream and go work around the world remotely for US companies. You've got all sorts of combinations. You've got companies outside the US that are hiring here and expanding. Just what's the one big assumption? Let's just start with the US founders in thinking about how they can have their employees around the world participate. What's the big assumption that they're probably going to get wrong, just to open up?
Yeah, for sure. And I think you kind of alluded to like we've experienced it ourselves as an organization, as Capita. I personally experienced it. I'm an expat myself. I moved around and lived and worked in different countries. So what you kind of learn the more you do work in this area is that things work differently everywhere. So I think that one big assumption, one key mistake a lot of organizations and founders can make is that whatever we set up based on our existing setup, where our companies are incorporated, will work elsewhere. That may be true. Actually, there's a lot of other jurisdictions may follow similar structure and different award types and design of your incentive program can work cross borders, but a lot more times it's actually not the case. You might need to be a little bit more nuanced and localize things as well. So I think that there's a perception of maybe comfort is that you can work with a really good law firm, put all the right documents in place and be kind of prepared for the now and the near future. But as we know that in business things change, you never know where your company is going to grow and progress. There could be organic growth, could be inorganic growth. You may be acquiring businesses with employees in different jurisdictions. And you may not be fully prepared for the nuances that come into play in incentivizing and rewarding employees in different countries. So you can get messy. So I think it's important to do that homework and always check before you make decisions of offering equity in abroad.